Okay, here we go. You all ready? Weekly Flags Recap. Okay, here we go.
Is that a taco?
Hello everyone, and welcome once again to another episode of me not talking about Toby Turner rape allegations. It's the Weekly Flags Recap. Updates. My video about Cocaine Anonymous is still up. It was a convention video, so whoever flagged it for privacy doesn't understand what parts of Cocaine Anonymous are private and what are open to the public, like conventions. Gentle Machine is still re-uploading a lot of his flagged videos, and WapTech won an appeal, and I recommend that you click on his video because it's cringeworthy. In the news, Sandy Hook parent Lenny Pozner is targeting truthers with fake DMCAs, and I understand that he wants to get anyone who's talking about Sandy Hook in a conspiracy theory way to shut up. And so he's using the DMCA against people to try to claim all photos that were out in the news and photos of kids and whatnot. And he's not doing it in a very productive way, but I understand his struggle. I wouldn't want my kid's picture out there on some conspiracy site if my kid had died in a shooting. So that's that. China is censoring the internet as always, and they don't think that censoring the internet is a trade barrier. That's one of their official stances. But right now they're censoring the word Panama. And the reason why is the Panama Papers. So they're not wanting political upheaval in their own country, and they don't want all these things like Iceland's prime minister having to step down and whatnot happening in their country. So they're just going to censor the word Panama and just sweep it under the rug, they think. News is going to get out. RAMMSTEIN, the heavy metal band from Germany, is also suing for $75,000 because for about a year one of their albums was censored in their own country, and they feel like they lost some money over that. On to the flags on YouTube. To begin, I don't endorse anyone that I talk about in this portion unless I explicitly say so, and please stop flagging each other. That's the purpose of this series. In the gaming community, Achievement Studios was flagged. JJ Gamer TV got flagged twice. No relation to JJ Vlogs or JJ Talks. JuanArek got flagged, an Avid Gamer got flagged, and the Jolly Gamer Joe got flagged for copyrighted sounds. Now, the sound that he used in his video was actually the sound of rain. It wasn't music. It was just rain, and he got flagged for it. Let's see. Drunken Peasants have set up a DMCA legal defense fund for their DMCA from Tommy Sotomayor. Thunderfoot got a DMCA, and Onision showed what kind of comments he will flag on his UhOhBro channel, a lot of which had to do with the word faggot. That's the whole Great Debate community, and those three flags right there. In the RadFeMRA community, Feminist Flow got flagged, and that's on a video that was an interview with Undoomed. In the racial commentary community, JHutch the Beast was flagged by VillageBoy. God Painn got flagged. MommyandDaddy got a music flag for using Jay-Z, even though the video that they were in, it was kind of controversial, and so people thought it was somebody else that flagged them. It was actually just a music flag for a Jay-Z song. And Stupidity Exodus 2 got flagged. In the unaffiliated peoples of YouTube, Sam Main got flagged, Black Rabbit got flagged, Hagyrants, Otherobert got flagged, Chief Versace was terminated, and that's confirmed by another person. I know I'd mentioned that last week, but I wasn't sure. Chef Versace, I don't know. People have been pronouncing it weird. Jenny Girl was flagged. Spooky1611 was flagged. Whitz Blitzed got flagged, and Whitz Blitzed is probably the antithesis to my channel right now, because I'm talking a lot about my job as an addiction counselor, and she is obviously blitzed, true to her channel's name, and proud of it. Nice banner with alcohol bottles and whatnot. Yeah. DarkerImageStudio got flagged. FNAF Lover 25 Productions got flagged. Bittermath got flagged. Icy Hero has been threatened with flags by Kevin Ninja. Vortex got flagged again. This is the second week in a row. Epic Awesome Guy 2016 flagged somebody named Fishninator 2. TwittyTube got flagged. Sapphire Moon got flagged, and Sapphire Moon does a lot of Comic-Con stuff, and I wonder, just by watching that video, I was thinking, what would a social justice warrior who was triggered by cultural appropriation do at a Comic-Con? Because there's all sorts of cultural appropriation weirdness going on at those things, and it would look funny because they're all exaggerated, you know. Also, Keaton Day got flagged. Flag Watch. Anyone talking about Toby Turner's penis, look out. Drama, drama, drama. And in the random shout-out that I'm going to leave you guys with this week, I know nobody likes convicted pedophile priests from the Catholic Church, and yeah, so it's going to be easy to hate this guy anyway. But a famous one, Father Maciel, he had raped a whole bunch of boys, got way up high in the Catholic Church hierarchy. His crimes were hidden by the Catholic Church and whatnot. In 1991, he published a book called Psalter of My Days. Psalter de mis Dios. Right? It turns out he plagiarized a good portion of what was in that book from another Catholic priest from Spain who just had 500 copies of his book published, and it was like a collector's thing among Catholics who had large libraries, so not many people would, be able to see the comparison at first. But the original has been published, and you can buy that one for like $10 on Amazon. So I'm going to link you to somebody who has compared portions of both books and says that 80% of this shit was just outright plagiarized, And so, Father Maciel, not just a guy who broke his vows and had like 6 children with multiple women, his vow of celibacy broken, him raping little boys and helping to cover up other kiddie fiddler priests and all that. Now he's also a plagiarist, and it's demonstrable. There's no cameras back behind the altar, to prove that somebody raped someone, but you can prove that somebody plagiarized somebody with the link below. And so, yeah, one more smudge on Father Maciel's less than glowing legend anyway. Till I see you next week.